Hello! Okay, so today we are going to, it's been so long since I've been in front of a video. Sorry, it's been like life and then new job. I always have a reason for not doing it, but whatever. Now I have my cat trying to eat my plant in front of me and I'm trying to be like, this is Ghost, everyone. You haven't seen him in a bit. I think he's enjoying getting to see me. Oh, no, he's not enjoying getting to see me more. Nope. To add some life to my room and he keeps on trying to munch on it. It's not a plant deadly to cats though, I did make sure. Anyways, welcome to my channel. My name is Constance. If it's your first time, thank you for joining. And if it's not your first time, thank you for sticking around. But today I had a request, which is amazing. This request was forever ago, so I'm so sorry it took me so long to do it. We're doing it today. And it's a request for my skincare. In all honesty, when the request was made, my skincare has completely changed because I worked at Nordstrom for like 6 months. I worked for Lancome, and so just got exposed to different products, learned about different products, got to try different things and see kind of what my skin reacted to and didn't react to, and got to learn some things. So I'm going to do my best not to ramble. We'll see how it goes. And let's go ahead and jump into it. I have already washed my face. I washed my face in the shower, so we will start off with that. And me running to go get the product that I left in the shower that I used. Yes. Yes. Okay, so when I start off my routine, I wash my face. Even when I'm wearing makeup, that's my first step. There are definitely makeup removers you can use if you like to do like a double cleanse. I recommend using a cold cream if you like to double cleanse. I have a video on my channel about it. It's essentially like an oil petroleum jelly, and it will take off all of your makeup. It's gentle on your skin and doesn't damage it at all. And it won't irritate your eyes or anything. But the face washes that I use have makeup remover properties in them, so it's just an extra step that I don't need. And what I like to use is in the morning. I have a kind of a different morning and night routine. In the morning, I like to use the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser, this guy right here. It's just a really nice, gentle cleanser that I don't feel like strips my skin. I have oily, I have combo oily skin. I have very finicky skin, but definitely normal to oily. And this I like because it cleans my skin, but it doesn't dry it out. When you have oily skin, I feel like you kind of want that dry sensation. And I had to get used to not wanting that, because that like tight, clean feeling means you're drying your skin out, which is bad. But yes, so this is the cleanser that I normally use. I'll use it in the morning and I'll use it at night if I don't have makeup on. It does help remove makeup, but not as well as the other product that I'm going to show you. So wash with this guy. And then I use an exfoliator on my face as well. If you want to use one that's good for every day, I like the Fresh Sugar Strawberry one. This is the one that I use today. It's just a nice, gentle exfoliator. Personally, though, I like to use a more heavy exfoliator that's made for being used twice a week. If you use it every day, it'll be bad for your skin and tear it up. But the Fresh Umbrian Clay Extra Purifying, I love Fresh products. This is freaking amazing sauce. I love the crap out of this guy. But you just use it twice a week because it's a harsher exfoliant, but it really just to your skin. So once I'm done washing my face, then the next step is toner. And I don't know why I was so dramatic about that. But for toner, I like to go in the morning. I'm going to do my morning routine and then I'll do my night routine for you guys. In the morning, I like to go in with the Fresh, this is the Kombucha Essence. Toners are great because they'll take off, if you still have crap on your face, and I just get it like this, put it on a cotton pad. Toners are great because they'll take off if you have extra crap on your face that your cleanser didn't get rid of. But also, too, they help rebalance the pH level for your skin, which is very nice. And they help exfoliate dead skin cells off even more so that your moisturizer can really get in more. And in essence, has a bit more benefits in it, but it also kind of does the same job as the toner, too. So just gently go over your face with it. Nothing insane. And then on the opposite side of that, I'll use another toner. This one I only use during the day, and it's to help control my oil. And you have to mix it because the product does separate the clay, and this separates. And it is the Umbrian Clay Purifying Facial Toner. It's part of the same line as the 2-day exfoliator that I showed. And so I shake it up, and this actually does, I feel like it helps tighten my pores, and it does help my skin look just kind of nice and not dry, but fresh and less oily. And same thing, put it on the back. It has kind of this funky color to it because of the clay in it. And then I'll let the kombucha essence that we used dry, and then I'll just go over my whole face with this guy. And there you go. And at nighttime, I'm just kind of mix my nighttime and daytime together, I guess, which is not what I said I was going to do at the beginning of this, but at nighttime, I won't use the mattifying one because at night your skin absorbs more moisture. So at nighttime, I like to let my skin absorb as much moisture as possible. So I just use the essence at night. And then let these guys dry down. And then one step I have been using, I'll use this at morning or at night. I try and use this product in the morning because it has dimethicone in it, and I like to give my skin a little bit of a break from dimethicone at nighttime. But it's the Good Genes lactic acid treatment. I have a little sample. One of my friends recommended this to me, and I've been using it. And it really does. Let's see. It claims to exfoliate the dull surface of the skin for clarity, radiance, and younger looking skin. When I was talking to her, the main reason I like it is that I just use a tiny bit. It helps with pores. It helps, I feel like, reduce the size of my pores and just the overall texture of my skin. And you don't have to put it all over your face. I feel like it spreads, pretty evenly. And I just like to push it in particular to my T-zone area. You can do this. Technically, I think you're supposed to do it before your toner. I don't think it makes too much of a difference. To be honest, I forget a lot of the times and then remember after my toner, but better to use it than to not use it at all. And then I'll let this dry, and while I'm letting that dry, then I just go into my moisturizer and I'm done. The moisturizer that I like to use is expensive. Yeah, there's nothing else to say about it except that. I use a bougie moisturizer, and I never would have used it if I hadn't started working at the mall. But I used it, and I can tell a big difference with my skin. So it is the Lemare Original Cream Moisturizer. Yeah. This little jar right here is $100. I will say, though, this little jar lasts, depending on how much you use, it can last 3 to 6 months because this product, a tiny bit goes a really long way. I'm going to show you how much I use. And I like to use the Original Moisturizer, which is actually a very thick cream. And that seems kind of counterintuitive if you have normal to oily skin, because something that's really heavy and really rich normally makes my skin feel a heck of a lot more oily. So I did try, actually, in the Lemare products, I did try using the soft cream, and I did try using the gel that they have. And while I really liked the textures of how they felt, they had dimethicone in them, and it makes them spread out a lot easier. But I don't know what other ingredients it might have had in it, but it kind of broke my skin out a little bit, I was noticing. And I've talked to one other two people who have kind of sensitive skin. They're great products. It was just, for me personally, my skin was a little too sensitive for them. And my friend told me, try using the cream. I was like, I have oily skin. She was like, just try it. It actually helps reduce how oily your skin is. And it has a lot of great properties in it. If you want to look at the ingredients, or their website's really helpful. I'm not going to go into a spiel on it, even though I just did. But anyways, I started using it, and one thing that I like about it is it doesn't have dimethicone. I know I've said that a lot for my products. Dimethicone is a silicone that's in an insane amount of makeup products. It's almost impossible to find stuff that doesn't have it. I mean, it's possible, but you really have to dig. And it just sits on top of the skin. It really helps with the texture of products, so it really helps it glide and have that smooth when you're applying it to your face, just Ooh, it blends and melts so nicely. I just feel like for me personally, in particular for a night cream, my skin responds better to not using stuff with dimethicone in it. It's just personal experience, what I feel like works better. Sometimes dimethicone I think can kind of build up. I honestly need to do more research on it. And it's kind of like something people yin-yang back and forth on. But for me personally, I've noticed using products that don't have dimethicone, that my skin just looks better. So that's kind of scientific and not a scientific reason at all. So I'm just gonna put this on my face. You get a nice little spatula, and then literally, I'll go in with this much. That's the amount, come on camera. That's the amount of product that I use. So not a lot at all. I will put it on my finger like so. And then I love it. I had the counter manager for Lemare show me how to, hey, hello, this is my face. Can you see my face? Focus on my face. We'll get there. Eventually. There's my face. Okay, so, but what's very nice and relaxing when you're applying this, rub it between your hands. And then you put it over your nose like this, and you just breathe. It's a little like aromatherapy. It just is like a very nice calming breath. And then you'll notice when you rub it into your hands, you can still feel it, but it'll become clear. That's when you know you've kind of like heated it up. And then push it to this area, and then just around the perimeter. Make sure that you're pushing it into the skin, not just like going ham and rubbing on it. It won't irritate the skin as much, and I feel like it also just helps it absorb more. Also, this product, since it doesn't have dimethicone in it, it has a very different texture than if you're used to using dimethicone products. At first, it threw me because I was like, oh, it's hard to get it to spread. But when you properly warm it up, I actually prefer it a lot more. And that's it. I will use it under my eyes. I'm trying to use eye creams more. I'm still really bad about it. But I didn't want to throw something in here that I'm not using just to throw it in. And then I have 2 more products to show you, and these are ones that I use at night. Instead of using the Sunday Riley Good Genes, at night, I do like to use vitamin C because it also helps with texture and pores, which are the main concerns I have for my skin. And The Ordinary, which is great because it's very affordable. I think this was like $7. They have a vitamin C suspension, and I like it because this one is silicone-free, so it doesn't have dimethicone in it. And it's this guy. And I'll literally, exactly how you saw me with the Good Genes, put it on my hand. I do make sure to do this one before my toner, and then push it in, go in with my toners after it's like gotten to settle into the skin, or no, toner, then, sorry, my brain, I do my toner first, and then I do my vitamin C, and then I do my moisturizer. There we go. And so I'll use that at night instead. And then I will use, when I have a lot of makeup on, I like to use the Melon Mist by Lancome. Not a lot of people talk about this product. So from Lancome, when I have a lot of makeup on, I like to use the Melon Mousse at night, and I will use it with my Clarisonic, this guy right here. And this takes off all of your makeup. It's phenomenally amazing. I absolutely love it. And the great thing is it takes off all of your makeup better than the Fresh, and it doesn't dry your skin out at all. So I'll go back and forth between using this and the Soy Fresh. If you just want one product, you could just use this as your one go-to. And then my last thing to help with clarifying pores, you can kind of tell that's the theme for my skincare, is I use this. It's the Fresh Umbrian Clay Purifying Mask. It's freaking bomb. And it looks like this. It looks like clay. It is clay. And what's amazing about it is it really freaking clears your skin up. So I like to use it, if you're having like really clogged up skin, you can use it 2 days in a row. And then if you're using it for maintenance, you can use it like twice in the week. Shout out to Jocelyn. And she works for Fresh, and she taught me a lot about their products because I've always been attracted to them. I like their ingredients a lot and everything. And they work really, really well. But yeah, that's another thing that I like to use just for kind of maintenance on my skin. I like masks for moisturizing masks. I'll just get random cheap ones at Target and the drugstore and give them a try. I don't have any like particular one to recommend you for that. But yeah, that is my skincare routine. I know I kind of hopped around a little bit, but I hope this was helpful for you. Definitely let me know if you have any questions or or what you like to use. Heck, whatever. I hope that you're doing well, staying safe and sane. I feel like it's kind of hard to say to stay sane with everything going on right now. Being cooped up, I know, has made me a little bit stir crazy. But sending out love and support to all you guys. Hope you're having a good day, night, evening, wherever you are, and to see you in the next video. Mwah! Goodbye!